All right, hey, we're back here at 398 Grading Street for Rispoli Design Build. We got our beam installed and ready to check out. So along with our client, our design team, and our engineer team, we were able to come up with this beautiful beam to now hold up the second story. We did originally have a wall going through right here that you kind of saw in the first video. We were able to put 2 temp walls in to support the load as we very carefully rolled this guy in on 2 big piano dollies. And then we got the mobile genie lifts or material lifts, which are like little forklifts. They're about 3 feet long, about 2 feet wide. They hold about 600 pounds per, depending on which unit you get. And we were able to get the beam into location and slowly hand jack this guy up into position. Obviously, we had blocks on this side because we approached the location from where you're looking at me. We jacked it up, had blocking in so it couldn't slide out. Once we got it into position, we already had our footings poured with our buckets in the concrete. We were able to prop up our 6x6 and set the beam essentially down on the 6x6 posts. And that now carries the load of the whole second story. When we installed our posts, we obviously had a 2x4 channel because there was a 2x4 wall existing. We built a 2x6 channel and doubled up the backing inside of it so that way when our 6x6 was placed here, it wasn't just attached to the bottom to the footing and floating with the beam. It now has 3 8-inch SDS timber lock screws tying it into the exterior wall, plus the SDS screws attaching the post to the beam, as well as we drilled through the beam into the floor joist and added an SDS screw on every other joist on opposing sides. So you see an SDS screw here, you don't see one here, but it is on the opposing side for the sister joist. We have a situation where, being that this was built in the 80s, we didn't have engineered floor joists. So this is actually where the joists from the front of the building and the back of the building come together and rest. So that's why we are opposing on both sides. On this side, we were lucky enough to have an exterior wall so we could easily throw in our own channel. Over here, being that we had 2 existing walls, we had to get a little bit more creative. So we essentially just cut out the old corner, which most people will know is like a California corner or a corner channel, and actually put a 4x4 in that's attached to this wall, and then we once again have our 8-inch timber locks going through into the 4x4. So not only are the 6x6s attached to the footings, they're attached to the structure of the house, and they're attached to the floor joist, bringing everything together and tight as it would be if it was built in modern construction.